Hello everybody and welcome back to Vestaangelstarot Incorporated. This is going to be your Vestascope for January the 15th, 2021. When you add up today's date, it comes up to a 12, okay? So 2 plus 1 will be 3. So because of I believe it was last week's conjunction of Jupiter, Saturn, and Mercury, Mercury is doing its impact right now, okay? So it's a lot of communication that needs to be done or had, not just between you and somebody that you may be thinking about when it comes to a love relationship, but any other type of communication that you may be waiting on. Some of you can be waiting on communication about a job, about some finance information. It can be some information regarding family members, okay? So Mercury is or will be giving you that information that you need, right? Yes. So pay attention to the signs. And I do feel that you are very intuitive right now to pay attention to those signs. When pre-shuffling, I did see the High Priestess, but she was in reverse. So something for some of you, okay, because remember this is a general reading. For some of you, some information or communication that you have been withholding or not speaking up on or about something, you're ready to say something, okay? You're ready to release that information. And I feel that a lot of you have been holding this in for a while, okay? For some of you, it could have been the past 10 or 20 days. For some of you, the past 10 hours. Hey, Naturally Nature. Hey, Other Linda, how are you? All right, so the other person that you may be thinking about, or whatever type of other person this may be for you, whether you know it or not, somewhere deep down within them, they're keeping the faith, okay? Now, during the first 2 weeks of February, it will be a time for all of us to really concentrate on what we're doing, because some of you, a lot of us are already starting your new journey, okay? I feel by seeing the Two of Wands that intuitively you already made a decision on what path that you are ready to take. Now, with the energy of, let's first go here with the North Node. Whatever path that you are deciding to take right now, it is the correct one, okay? You will have success and benefit from it. Whether it's a new path about your career transition, switching jobs, putting more money or investment into your entrepreneurship. For some of you, choosing to be more open to meet people this year and to go out and to date or to mingle. For some of you, if you're leaving a situation, you will have success and benefit from, because remember, it's always best to have faith for something new than to put more faith in something that's old, okay? Because I feel that a lot of you have paid attention to the signs for your future and from about the past, okay? And the signs that you have recognized or seen or came to you as a sense of enlightenment now, you have learned from them signs. You have took them in as insight and wisdom. This is why the owl is here, okay? And the signs can be anything. It could be numerical numbers, Linda. It can be your own intuition. It can be animal totems. It can be your own spiritual guides that keep telling you the same thing over and over and over again, but you are choosing to have more faith, but to keep yourself in some type of situation, right? It also can be anonymous tips that come through friends or family that strike a nerve within you, that makes you look more inside of yourself to question yourself. Because remember, all of the answers are inside of you. It's not even about my reading or anybody else's. Your own intuition is telling you the correct thing and the correct choice. But a lot of us as humans, we override that choice and we listen more to our brain. Okay. So as being the high priestess, you're training yourself now through all of the signs that you have seen from the past, and now and towards your future. You're going to remember it as lessons. Okay. And then you're going to fall back more on your intuition than listening to what your brain is telling you. And as the high priestess, it's up to you to learn how to distinguish between the two. Okay. That's really all it is. Remember, the high priestess is all knowing. The high priestess is your intuition. And the more that you get used to following your own intuition, okay, you'll be able to do and make the right choice. Now, for example, you know how you already know it's not a good idea to walk in a dark alley in the middle of the night alone? Okay. Just imagine if you're walking down a sidewalk, okay, and maybe you're catching the train or the bus. You already know to walk on a lit pathway or a sidewalk. You already know intuitively not to walk down a dark alley in the middle of the night, in the middle of the morning, okay? And I know you get it, Miss Linda, but I'm also expanding what I'm speaking on. So your intuition is telling you, no, that's not a good idea. But your brain may say, well, cut down this alley because it's a shortcut, okay, to make it to the bus stop. But your intuition is like, no, you kind of know better than that. Okay. So you automatically let your intuition override what your brain is telling you. Okay. So always keep that as an example to when you have to make choices regarding a lover, a mate, something that's going on at your job. Your intuition is telling you it's time to look for something else. Okay, you've done the work here at this job. You've been here for a while. You're not really getting paid what you're worth. So let's go ahead and start to look at other jobs and put your resume out there. And that's your intuition telling you ahead of time to start the work for something new. Okay, and then once you schedule an interview for one of your days off and you get that job, then you can go back and leave that other job. It's the same way that you use that type of intuition when making a choice when it comes to your love relationship. And I'm not necessarily talking about you, Linda, but it can be for some people that are watching this channel right now, where that your intuition is already telling you that it's something better for you down your path, but your brain is telling you, well, no, have faith, keep trying to work it out with this person, but you already seen the signs that it's time to go. Okay. But a lot of us can be very hesitant and scared because we don't know what our path or our future holds for us. So we tend to, as a sense of home, comfort, to want to hang on to something from the past because that's something familiarity, right? And I got home here twice. Yes, self-love. Fourth house, some of you also can have Cancer or be a Cancer in your chart, or the person that you're thinking about or needing to make a decision has Cancer in their chart. Okay. Now, see, this is what I was talking about do what makes you feel secure. As you did in the past, it's not going to work for your future now. So whatever you felt, or anybody that's listening, whatever you felt that was a sense of comfort, something that made you feel somewhat of a comfort when it came to emotional security, but you have been seeing the signs and getting wisdom that is not quite as it used to be with that person or in that situation. That's your intuition telling you that it's time to go. Okay. To do not worry, and that now is the time, and have faith. And you seen me pull these cards, and have faith is here twice. Now, let's go ahead and put some, hold on, y'all. All right, so let's go ahead and put you some cards down here. Now, usually when I read for you all, I usually want you to be the top row, and the other person or family member or whoever it is, that type of situation will be the bottom row. But if you just necessarily have to change bottom or top, you can go ahead and do so. So 3 of Wands, this is you, like I'm saying, to have faith for your future. Okay. All of the things that you have done so far up until now, you're waiting on the fruition of it. Just like, for example, if you put the work in at your job, your 3 of Wands would be you're waiting on your paycheck. Okay. Because you have done the work, you planted the seeds. So also look at the 3 of Wands as everything that you have done up until this point, all the work that you have done toward a person, in a relationship, in a marriage, you're waiting on the fruition out of it. But again, the first card is the strongest. It's telling you to pay attention to the signs, because a lot of you have started to see that you're not getting what you expected to get from that person or out of that situation, whether it's whatever. Okay. It also could be the things that you are paying rent for, and your landlord is not keeping up his part of the bargain with fixing things in your home. Okay, because I do have 4th house here. So some of you also are getting new signs that it's time to move. Okay. You may have been putting it off the past 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years. For some of you, 10 months. Your lease is about to end soon, and you're thinking about, should you move? And the universe is saying, yes, that would be a very good idea. Okay. Because 3 of Wands, you keep waiting on things to get better. You keep waiting on the landlord to do what he's supposed to do. Okay. But you're not getting what you, paid for or what you're paying for. So again, pay attention to the signs is about any and everything in your life right now. Whatever it is for you that is taking you up to the point of this 3 of Wands. Okay. If you've been waiting on this person that you have been dating for 3 years to move in together, to ask you to marry them, okay, pay attention to the signs. You've been getting signs all these 3 years about not getting what you want. But the 3 of Wands, or 2 of the 3 of Wands, you have been putting more effort, thinking that the more you put effort into it, you're finally going to get what you want. But that's not necessarily the case. Okay. And yes, you've been trying to have faith about it, but it's not even about faith. It's about, how can I put it in layman's terms? Yeah, see, Queen of Swords, you don't want to cut it off. Now, again, this can be that you haven't cut the lease. You haven't decided to move yet. You haven't cut off this person or this relationship. Okay. And some of you are really not reconsidering, okay, to stop waiting on this situation. Now, again, it don't necessarily have to be about a relationship, but it can be something in your life, and you, everybody that's different, will understand what I'm saying. Okay. So the universe is saying, pay attention to everything I've been showing you up until this time. Okay. And now that you got the energy to take action and to move forward, yes, do reconsider. Okay. Because some of you are going back and forth. Should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? Shouldn't I? Okay. So the sword in a down position is saying, take time to reconsider. Stop going back and forth within your intuition. That's probably why I was talking about the High Priestess at first. And listen to what your intuition is telling you. Because remember, your soul and spirit knows and sees things that you don't. Okay? It's like your soul spirit has already traveled or have already been to your future that you may not, of course, have not or can't do until you physically get there as a human. But your intuition and your soul spirit already knows what's ahead for you. So it keeps nudging you to take action and to do something, okay, and to let particular things from your past go. So your spirit is trying to nudge you on because it wants you to be in a more secure place, okay? Knight of Wands, time for you to take action, okay? Now, some of you also will be changing your mind where that, okay, well, for all of us, we was all in shutdown last year, right? So now it's going to give you a chance to be a little bit more out there, safely. And that can be that a lot of you are looking forward to meeting new people. The Knight of Wands is you about to take action. Now, I do want to say that Mars is in Aries right now. So if some of you are Aries, you're feeling this energy to want to take action regarding something in your life. Okay. And you have already made a decision and you're ready to move forward now. Okay. And it's telling you, Queen of Swords in reverse, do not reconsider your original thought. Okay, you already told yourself you're going to do it. So now you're coming out as the knight to finally push forward. Okay, and to get something accomplished. And for some of you, this can be communication with Mercury. Some of you also could be a Virgo, Sag, or Gemini, or Libra here. That if you haven't spoke on your truth or spoke to anybody about what you're about to do next, I feel that you're about to say something to whoever you need to say it to, a landlord, a lover, a family member. Okay, there you go. That's what I said. That Wheel of Fortune, Sag. Okay, that's Jupiter. So your spirit soul already knows that Jupiter is finna swing you around to the highest point in your life, because a lot of us are on the bottom of the wheel, okay, which is this person falling off right here. Okay, so that could be in your finances, that can be you are about to leave this job, okay, and the wheel is about to swing you around to be on top, sitting like these other people, which means that your money is about to change. You're going to have a new lease, a new car, new home, or the money to put down on something. It can be new people coming into your life to date. Okay. But we all was right here according to 2020, where that, we were at the bottom of the wheel. So now we all are about to be swung up to the top. Okay. And this is why the universe is saying, take action, take action. Because once you take action, this is your results. Change. Okay. And a lot of you are already seeing the signs. Okay. And those signs can be that you're getting more money little by little. You probably are getting more type of your jobs that you've seen are available coming to your email. You could be seeing commercials about what you wanted to do. If you want to go back to school, you could be seeing more resources available for as business loans, personal loans, house loans, seeing, if you're looking for a car, you could be seeing the car or type of car that you want for a lower price. But whatever it is for you, the universe has been showing you signs, okay? But some of you have been ignoring them. Yeah. There go that Gemini, like I said. Mercury. 3, 4, 5. The Lovers card showing up in your 5th house of dating. Okay. So some of you reconsider, because you're about to take action. Your life is about to change because you will have a new soulmate coming in. So if you're waiting on the past person or your past to catch up with you, the universe is saying that I really got you waiting on the future that's coming. But you may think that you're waiting on this person to return to you, for y'all to make up, to do the back and forth like you're always doing. And the Wheel of Fortune saying, no, that change is needed to be done here. Okay, to have faith for your future that's coming in, and do not worry about what I'm bringing new into your life, because the 4th house of Cancer is saying that you've been so comfortable in the type of situation and the type of people that you have been dealing with, dating. You don't got so comfortable with this ex coming back and forth in and out of your life that you're not putting any action or effort to future steps. A lot of you are so comfortable at the job that you've been in because it's easy work, right? It's easy money, but it's not about staying in the easy. You have to be challenged. The more you are challenged, the better your status quo will change. The better, okay, that you challenge yourself, you become smarter, you become you learn your lessons. You bring in more fruition, because who brings in more fruition when you only doing easy stuff? Okay. And then the more easy stuff that you continue to do, you're going to get bored with yourself. You're going to allow that low vibration energy to surround you and your aura. And then when that happens, those are the type of people for dating, okay, or stuck in your love life that you stay manifested in. And then 3 of Wands, you wonder why you're still standing there and nothing has changed. The universe is trying to change your vibration, because the things that you manifested for, you cannot get it from the type of vibration or people that you're dealing with. The universe won't allow you to have it. Okay? Queen of Cups. So some of you, your emotional body is what is being worked on right now, which is you are learning to love yourself even more. You have a lot of unconditional love to give out, but the universe is saying, give it to the right person. Don't keep giving your high vibrational love to somebody who is low vibrational, that does not want to commit to you. Okay? Or somebody that has been in and out of your life. They'll leave, they'll ghost you, they'll come back, and all during that time that they're ghosting you, they're dealing with other people. So if they're dealing with other people, why they cannot give you that time and energy instead of giving it out to everybody else? But it's you that is allowing it, because you're standing here waiting on them to return. The universe says reconsider yourself about that. Now, a lot of you have moved on. You have are not waiting on an ex. So that's why I still told you that this spread is taking you into your future here. So by March and also April, going into May, do expect for you to meet somebody new. Okay. So this is why the universe has you working on your emotional body. A lot of you are still healing from past relationships, or that last relationship that did not work out. Okay. And that was a sign in itself. So this other person you're thinking about, and it also could be somebody new. Okay, as the bottom row that's coming in, this is what they're also finishing up, so that they can meet you as the Wheel of Fortune as a new dating partner here. Okay, because the Wheel of Fortune is swinging in a new lover for you. Take that however it resonates. Okay, because remember that the lovers, you're not together with this person. Okay? Of course, you don't know them, for people who this is new for. And even if your relationship right now, you still not with the person. You think you with them, but you're not. Okay? The Two of Pentacles is in reverse. So this person is hurt because you will not allow them to keep juggling you anymore. Okay? Nine of Wands, they feel hurt or wounded because they do see your actions as of paying attention to the signs through your own insight and wisdom, that they feel that you're waiting on somebody new. It's not just like you're waiting on somebody new, but the Three of Wands, you're waiting on future opportunities. And whatever type of future opportunities that will be for you, it's the whole point that this person feels hurt and wounded, not on your behalf or anything that you did, because of the things that they did not do. Okay? Make sure you clearly understand that. Quit taking the blame for this person not doing the work. Three of Wands is saying, I must move on. So you're going to waste another 3 years or so. Yeah, see, because this person is a King of Wands. Okay, they go after what they desire. You also are very beautiful or handsome, and so are they. So they also can be and is the apple of the eye to people that surrounds them, people that admires them. King of Wands usually likes to stay single. Okay. And the King of Wands will juggle multiple things, whether it's relationships, job, extracurricular activities like golfing, bowling, shooting pool, working on their car, because the King of Wands has a high ego. Okay, and any of those type of things this person likes to do. They can be in a motorcycle club. They can be, you know what I'm saying? So the King of Wands has a lot of things that he or she put their desires into because it makes them feel secure. And the reason that they are the Nine of Wands is because they feel universally that you are deciding, okay, to move on. You're deciding to chase after new opportunities, whether it's changing your job or career. Okay, they may not like that because that means that you're going to make more money. Okay, that means you're going to be able, after you make more money, to have more fun. That's going to mean that you could be able to take more trips. That means that you're going to be able to shop more. And when you do get your hair done, get your hair cut, whatever the case may be, you may be able to buy a more fancier car. Okay. Whatever the case is for you, regarding those new opportunities, this person feel hurt and wounded because that makes them feel like you're not paying them any attention. Okay. And that's the King of Wands. The King of Wands always want the attention on them. So in other words, they feel like you're one of the ones that's getting away, because they would want you, somebody else, somebody else, somebody else. Okay. And when the King of Wands chooses who at whatever time that they want to entertain, okay, that's probably when you see this person, or you did. That was some of the signs that universe was showing you. The King of Wands is always about himself, him or herself. What can they do to improve their own surroundings? And you could have been one of the people, as the Queen of Cups, that you were the person that was always showing them love. You was always nurturing them. You always had food prepared, because the Queen of Cups is a mothering energy, right? So you were treating this person like one of your children. You were making sure that they was well kept emotionally, lovingly with the Lovers here. With the fourth house over there, you was doing husband or wife things, but you may not necessarily been that. Okay. And that is something that the King of Wands would desire. Okay. Because he or she is all about their looks. And yeah, the King of Wands will take care of his own bills if necessary. But if he or she can finesse somebody else to do it for them, then they're going to do it. And this person, when they come back to you as the King of Wands in third house communication, they're going to tell you how much they desire you. Okay. And some of you may fall for it and be back intimate with this person. So don't say I didn't tell you already. Because you don't have the Queen of Swords in the upright where that you're ready to cut this off. Some of you are still waiting on this person, and you're thinking about reconsidering to either sleep with this person, to go out, have fun, have a drink, go out to eat. And whatever this King of Wands may say to you, he or she may acting like he is about to surrender to the relationship. Okay. But I don't feel so. Let me get the next card quickly for you. Ace of Cups in concern energy. Okay. Now, you know, aces of cups or aces are new beginnings. Okay. So unless the Judgment card come out or the Three of Cups, where that this person wants to reconnect with you or to have a reconciliation, this person is about to replace you. That may be something that you don't want to hear. But pay attention to the own signs that you have been receiving this. Because little do you know, and I know that you do know, okay, if this person hasn't been with you, then who have they been with? Because I know you don't think that that person has been sitting at home knitting a quilt. Right? The same way that you was very much attracted to them and had an intimate sex life with them, believe me, they're having it with somebody else. Because with the Queen of Swords here, some of you already got to arguing and fighting, or have already decided to break up. Y'all ghosted each other, not talking, whatever the case may be. But with the Lovers card here, you're not with this person right now. They're not in your current energy. So the Ace of Cups came in sideways because it's going to depend on you. And if this person does pick somebody new, let them do that. Okay? Because the universe is saying that if you want something more better and a stronger emotional, mental, loving, and stable relationship than somebody as Casanova down here, then move on to your future. Don't expect a Casanova to be the Dick Van Dyke for you, okay? Or the Mary Tyler Moore, or however you want to say it. Because they not about that life. But it can be that you were more attracted to their physicality, to the way that they was intimate, the way that y'all went out, had fun. This could have been a drinking partner, a club partner. You know, you could have been friends through their friends with them, whatever the case may be. But they already showed you an energy where they don't really want to commit. Now, for some of you, if you're already in a third party situation and this King of Wands is already married, that King of Wands is still doing the same thing to that person. Don't think that that person is sitting on some type of throne, okay? But this King of Wands is telling you something different. It's not the case. The King of Wands is always going to be a finesser. And so whoever that this person has in their home, they're finessing them too, to stay at home, pay the bills, cook, take care of the children, while this person be's the King of Wands, out at night, going after what they want, hanging out with their buddies or girlfriends, okay? Going on vacation. This person may work, yeah. But they're always going to go back to something that they love to do first. It's first house. It's all about what they want. And everybody else comes second. Now, this is the second time I've seen this Queen of Pentacles here when pre-shuffling. So we got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. And like I just told you, it's two women here. And I just told you, if this King of Wands is already committed to somebody, okay, this is the person that is holding him down. And he comes to you for the action. Seven of Cups is here, which is next to the Ace. This bottom row person they're not confused in their judgment. They're about to have to make a new choice out of this 7, okay, to replace you, like I said. Because once you leave, they're going to have to replace this cup. And they're going to have to choose another cup out of here to replace you. Because the wheel is taking you out of the equation. Now, whenever you see the 7 of Cups, okay, and this for FYI, whoever it is, you or the other person you're thinking about, whoever, it don't matter. Out of these 7 of Cups, this person or whoever it is about to choose something new out of here, okay? They're about to get ready to choose something. So when you hear readers say, oh, the 7 of Cups, they got options, which is true, because these are options. These are 7 options. It's also 7 confusing options. It's also, if you want to say, 7 choices. It's also, once they choose out of this 7, okay, that's what they're about to concentrate on. So with the Ace of Cups coming in concerned energy, and concerned energy mean whether it's a no or whether it's a yes, okay? So they don't know yet because you're still holding on up here for some of you, okay? For some of you, you already have moved on. So for that reason, this person hasn't replaced you yet. They're still looking around. They're still looking around to replace you. And I'm saying that to the people who are the top row that has moved on and don't want to think about the ex no more. You got somebody new coming in, okay? So this person down here is going around trying to figure out how they're going to replace you, okay? Because you have left the relationship or stopped dating them, right? So out of these cups, one of them is love. And I believe it's her right here. Okay. So the person got love on their mind. Okay. But with this Queen of Pentacles being the last card, the person needs to be actually paying attention to whoever this person is. But I don't think that they will. Okay. Because if they were so into whoever this person is, then this Ace of Cups would be in the upright. And this person will be saying that they are very aware that they're choosing love out of this 7 and wants to show it to whoever this person is. Okay. Now, I don't feel that it's you, because whoever top row, you're already representing yourself as a Queen of Cups. Not just about loving yourself and seeing about yourself more, okay? But this is the same energy that you were showing the bottom row. So again, like I say, who is this? It can be a wife. It could be a child's mother. It could be a new person that they have chose. And this person is showing them some interest where that this person is doing things for them financially, whether it can be that they're paying some of their bills or car note, they're paying for hotel rooms, they're paying for dinner, they're paying for drinks, they're paying for vacation. Because whoever this person is, they're giving this person money. They're acting as their stability. Now, if this card would have came out as the King of Pentacles, then I would have said it was the other half of them. Now, if you look, the way that the cards came out, the King of Wands is looking straight and not even looking at this Queen. So what's on the King of Wands' mind is to find a new desire. Now, according to let me put you down to, let me clarify these before we log off. I'm going to clarify your Wheel of Fortune up here to see what is coming in for you. For the people who have moved on, this is your card, and this is why. You have listened to the signs, you've seen the symbols and everything, and this is your card, clarification. Because seeing the signs, you felt intuitively that it was another person involved, okay? Your person was being influenced by somebody. That person there, okay? It was outside party. It was a rival between you and this other person. And you see it says love triangle or a stranger. So this person or this bottom row, that person brought this person in as a stranger, okay? Could have moved them into their house, moved in with them, started exchanging money and finances with that person, making some type of stability. For the people that are still wanting this other person, this is your next card. This is for the people who are still wanting this bottom row. You have established ambition, experience, development, achievement, longevity, mature, and sexuality. Okay. So I feel that you are still wanting this to be established. You still have the ambition. This is why you have the Knight of Wands, which is taking action, which is the ambition here. You still want this to develop. This is what the Three of Wands is, because you're still waiting on this person to develop something with you as a source, as a symbolism of achievement, because you want longevity with this person, right? You want to grow in this relationship to turn more mature. And also I already talked to you about the intimacy. Okay. Now, let's put a card on this other person as them as the King of Wands. And their first card is the answer to the person that moved on. Okay, we're going to do that one first. This bottom row is about to give you an answer, okay? First to the person who has moved on. This is what they're feeling. This is what they're thinking. Which is house. I told you, for the person that moved on and they feel like they're about to have to replace you, they were very comfortable with you. You see that comfort? Look at there. What makes you feel secure? Comfort. And you see this other card that's over here, and I already showed you at the beginning of the reading, home, house, house, house. All right. Now, 3 of Wands, what's the next one? 3 plus 1 is 4, right? What's 4 of Wands? House. So top row, you were in this relationship trying to establish it, to make home. Even if you're already living with this person, y'all moved in together, you were still trying to make your relationship secure. You were being the support system for this person, okay? And you was wanting to marry this person, or for some of you, you did. You wanted to make family with this person, okay? Queen of Cups. And like I said, the Queen of Cups is a mothering, nurturing energy. So some of you may have kids with this person. Some of you may already be married with this person. But that's not going to stop your person from being a King of Wands. That's not going to stop them from going after what they desire and doing what they want to do. No matter how much you make your house feel like home. Whether you married them or not, whether you gave them children, Queen of Cups, okay? But you were waiting on the maturity level to change for your love relationship. And pay attention to the signs. It was showing you some type of outside party influence, or you felt like somebody was influencing your person. Some of you started to feel like there was another person involved because you felt like your person was in the love triangle. Okay, so that gave you a sense of rival, and it started making you feel like a stranger, probably in your own home. Now, this person, okay, says to you that they still want this home. Okay, they feel like they belong to you. They could have already established roots with you, or this is what was the plan. Okay, because they felt very comfortable. They felt safe with you. They wanted to establish or to make a family. All right. But top row, you could have started setting some new boundaries that the King of Wands does not live by. Okay. Like I tell you, the King of Wands don't do boundaries. They give out the boundaries about what they want. And whether it's you, top row, or anybody else that they're dealing with, okay, most likely that person is going to abide by those boundaries just to keep a person like the King of Wands in their life. Whether it's just for intimacy, whether it's just for this person to come over and visit their home, okay? Whatever the dynamics was with you. Now, again, this bottom row could also have a second house that you don't know about. And like I said, this could be an ex-wife that is getting alimony from your mate. This could be their baby mama. For some of you, this Queen of Pentacles can be their actual wife, where that they got a home and that they belong to. Okay, they got a family with this person. Because bottom row, this is not you down here. You're the Queen of Cups. So the difference between you and her is that your King of Wands felt more emotionally secure with you. Okay. And if you look at it, the way it came up, he's not looking at neither one of you. He's looking forward at himself. And both of you, divine feminine energies, you're not getting what you want out of this King of Wands. But it's not your fault. That's just the type of person and energy that this particular person makes them comfortable. So top row, you were giving them emotional security, probably also mostly intimacy. And whoever this is was taking care of the home, finances, and family. And probably did not really have the time to give them emotional love like you did. That's why this person felt more because this is their answer to you, top row, that they felt more a sense of belonging. Okay. And anytime you got the fourth house, that is Cancer, which is the moon. And what is the moon? The moon is the mother. What is the mother? Nurturing and loving emotional energy. Because you can get anybody to help to take care of you. Okay. You can get anybody to do that. But it's the emotions that count. Right? Now, for the people, for the last thing was the bottom row, the King of Wands, answer to the person who is waiting on them. Okay? All right. Bottom of the deck is, remember I had just said something about challenging the status quo earlier, about opportunities, new hope, perspective, having a clearer vision, about coming from your past, living in the present right now, and Three of Wands going towards your future. This is for a lot of you. Pay attention to the signs, okay? Because like I told you in the beginning of the video, it's time to challenge yourself. Rewind it, okay? I said that. I said that you're going to get bored in what you're doing right now because you're not challenging yourself. And the universe agrees with me, saying that it's time for you to challenge the status quo. It's time for new opportunities and to have hope. It's time to change your perspective and see a clear vision. That's why some of you, as the Three of Wands, is waiting on your future to change. Okay? Not just financially, but through relationship, through job, work, entrepreneurship, car, home. Okay, some of you are preparing to move, to have a new home. So you're leaving the past behind. You're going to move into your new home, and then you're moving on from there into your future. That itself is starting new opportunities altogether. Okay. And when you get into that new opportunity, such as a new home, that's even going to be more clearer version or clearer vision about what to tackle next, right? Because that's you challenging yourself. If you're able to move and get a new home or a apartment, whatever it is, if you're able to do that, then you're able to challenge yourself and do something else on your list, right? For the King of Wands, for the person who is waiting on them, okay, that person is telling you to handle this situation carefully. Okay. They still want you to be the perfect way or the precise way that they had you, which is what you're doing now, which is waiting on them. Because they know that you're very fragile. Okay. You see the snowflake here? You're one of those fragile snowflakes where that emotionally, some of you can be a Scorpio or a Cancer, okay? And this person knows how to deal with your emotions. They know that your emotions are very fragile and to handle your emotions very carefully, okay? But like it says, you're waiting on them because they already know your pattern. They know that you're going to continue to do this pattern, okay? And you're very perfect at it. And I feel that they know you will continue to handle this situation carefully, especially if you are a third party to their situation, okay? I do see that this person finds you unique and exquisite because you do give them the love and emotional care like they want and like what they need, okay? But they also see the pattern that you live by and the pattern that you do, which is not good. Okay, angels. This is why your card here, the eagle, came out and said to come stop doing this pattern, okay? And you need to start challenging the status quo. And who is the status quo? Which is them. The universe is saying you need to challenge this status quo, which is this person. Because what you're challenging is asking them, are they going to commit or not? That's a challenge to them, right? Because if they're not giving it to you, okay, then you're allowing the pattern to keep happening. But it's time to challenge that. Now, what was the title that I put on here? It was called No Mercy. No Mercy. Yeah, because you got happiness that's come. And, you know, the star card in reverse is that you don't want to be vulnerable enough to open up for more things in your future, especially a new love relationship. You also have lost the hope. I don't know why you may think that nobody else don't want you, or you're scared to move on for the future. Your emotions are very fragile right now. You also need to be handling your emotions very carefully right now. I do feel that some of you that are still waiting on this person, you're lacking the faith with the star card in reverse. Now, some of you, your faith will be changing. If you are still wondering if your home is going to come through for you and you're waiting to move, you're going to get approved. Okay, I see the sun card here. It can be closer toward Aquarius season. And please remember that I follow Vedic sidereal. So Aquarius is going to start February the 15th through March the 16th. Okay, so do expect for you to get the information that you need for moving around that time. What else? February the 11th, Jupiter moves into Aquarius. Let me see. Yes. So February the 11th in Capricorn. Any of you Capricorns that are watching, you will have all of these in your zodiac sign. Okay. So get ready for all these aspects to change for you, especially if you're a Taurus, Capricorn here, or Aquarius. Get ready for all of this to start to unfold for you. You're going to have to handle your emotions, okay? Because of all this energy is going to be a lot. And the only thing that's not going to be in your zodiac sign, Capricorn, is Mars. Okay, and this is why the Knight of Wands came out, because you're gonna have to put your bootstraps on and take action. Okay, naturally, who you talking to? The last thing is, I already told you what, February the 15th through March the 15th. Yeah, because you see that Jupiter goes into Aquarius in April. Okay, so if you get information that you're able to move in February, March, you can also be actually moving in the star card right here in reverse, right? Around the first part of April, because of Mercury being in, having to stop by and visit Capricorn first and be stabilized there in February. Your communication will start to come through for you, possibly for that new home, by March, April. But you're going to get the okay for it by February. Okay? Yes. And that goes for anybody, not just Capricorn or Aquarius, right? That's one of your hopes and wishes that's going to manifest what you're waiting on. Because 1, 2, 3 plus 1. This is the other one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of Wands. Home. A lot of you will be a lot more happy when you do move, okay? Because it's going to help to start you to challenge yourself into accomplishing something else. All you need is challenging, okay? You haven't been challenging yourself lately because you've been too stuck on other stuff that you didn't need to be stuck on. So let me end it for you with one of these. And I don't feel just for February, March, April. It's going to be all of this year. And if you're an Aquarius, it's going to be for 3 years. Okay? So if you cannot move, or if you're doing everything you need to do in 2021, then you're going to get everything that you need to accomplish that as challenging the status quo for yourself, which is putting yourself in drive force to make the money, to save the money, to find the location that you want in 2022. And for some of you, you may move in 2022 if you have enough money, or find or get that loan or whatever you need to do. And for some of you, you'll finally be able to accomplish that, the Four of Wands, in 2023. Okay? Because remember, we're all on different stages. Because some of you need to get this next job that you need to get, and to put as much money as you can in the bank for 2021 and some of 2022, and then you get the house in 2023. Okay? For some of you, it will be the end of this year. For some of you, it will begin the first 6 months of this year. Right? We're all on different paths. But what you're manifesting, and a lot of you, is about a home, a sense of stability, a sense of a relationship that can lead to a home and marriage. It's unfolding for you these 3 years, but it has to start now, which means that you have to leave the other stuff behind. Okay? All right. So this is the last of your reading right here. Thank you so much for joining today and leaving a like, even sharing. And what I tell you. And you see it says new. It don't say welcome the past back. That says new. And it's here for you now. Time to move on. Now, the second card is supposed to be for the other person that you're thinking about. This one was yours, and this one went for the second row. So it's not just about you and what you're not doing. It's time for this person to move on out of your life anyway, because they're not doing you any good, but holding you back from the prosperity of somebody new that can give you and be on the same page of what you're looking for. So the universe is telling this person it's time to move on. That's why their Ace of Cups came in sideways, where I told you that this person is trying to replace you, okay? Because top row, you're like a snowflake. You're very exquisite, you're unique, and you don't belong to that type of person. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. I already told you that. So it's time for them to move on too. And it's time for you, top row, for a new soulmate. Now, if that don't resonate with you, then top row, both of these is yours. You still got somebody new coming in, and it's still time to move on from whatever you're doing now. I told you that for the whole hour and 5 minutes. Bottom of the deck is divine magic, okay? Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. Your expect miracles is going to be that Wheel of Fortune, which is all up through everything for all of 2021, okay? Me too, naturally. Yes, yes, yes. So that's it, y'all. Okay. I thank y'all for joining us or me tonight. Stay tuned for your reading tomorrow. And remember that the new moon we had on January the 12th was called a glimpse of hope. Okay? That's what it was called. A glimpse of hope. A sense of new hope. New people coming into our government. A new sense of hope. A change in our collective as an energy, a new sense of hope. Your love life, dating and finding somebody new, a new sense of hope. Moving on out of the same zip code or state or area, a new sense of hope. It's all about forward movement now. Okay? In all scenarios. So continue to see the signs. It can be commercials. It can be repetitive numbers. It can be anything that I say in this reading. It could be you meet somebody in the grocery store, or they're going into Walmart or something and they give you a real estate business card. Pay attention to the signs. Okay? Whatever it is for you. If your best friend say, I want you to meet somebody, pay attention to the signs. I see y'all tomorrow. And make sure I did only put out the Sagittarius love, money, career reading for 2021. That will be for all 12 months. That's the only one that I released. So if you're a Sagittarius or have a Sagittarius moon, Venus, or Jupiter, or an ascendant, make sure you go and take a look at that. All right. I see y'all tomorrow. Bye, Naturally. Bye, Linda and other Linda. And who else was in here? You're welcome. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.